Someone asked in the comments, why does God talk to you? I am an avatar of God, the Arcturians, Muhammad and Aisha, Krishna and Radha, and Matthew and Joan of Arc.
Support the making of a movie about Prophet Muhammad and Aisha.
Well, I've had another episode of picking up on some people's thoughts after I posted my last couple of videos, and I was gonna let this go, but it's like, how many times am I gonna keep letting things go? So no, I'm gonna address this, and this is not the first time this is happening. I've picked up on people's thoughts before, and I've shared that here in my previous videos, but I guess it's just one of those times again. So, because this needs to be addressed to these things, and to some, they may seem little, but they're not little things to me, especially when they are being directed towards me. Then it's personal. So it's better that I address them, whether these are things that people are saying to me or they're just thinking in their heads, but I'm picking up on it psychically, telepathically. And these kind of people don't even know what that is. They are that ignorant. But instead of learning to know better, to know what they don't know, they want to stay ignorant. They want to stay stuck in their ignorance. Oh well, their choice. I cannot force people to not be ignorant. If they want to be ignorant, they'll just be ignorant. And I keep seeing proof of it here on my channel. Proof of their ignorance. Like they're showing me their ignorance blatantly. Oh well, I guess if nothing else, it gives me content to make another video and another message. And also, it gives me a chance to just address these things too. For, other people who may be able to understand instead of being ignorant. For those people, in particular for those Muslims who may be able to understand what I'm talking about and what I'm saying, instead of being ignorant. And also to make people aware, especially Muslims who are watching me or who come across me online and watch a video from me, and then they will have some sort of a negative reaction, and then they'll leave my channel, which is fine. I rather your kind of Muslims leave my channel, because you're not here to learn. You just want to stay stuck in your ignorance, thinking you are right. when you are the ones who are completely and utterly wrong. But you don't even see that about yourselves, do you? Of course not, because if you did, you wouldn't be behaving in this way. You are blind to your own folly. And yes, I'm getting loud. What, you gonna persecute me for that too? Go ahead. You won't be the first ones. And I'm sure you won't be the last ones either. But I'm just sitting here being real and raw wherever and whenever I need to be, and I deem it necessary. Because one thing I am not is fake. I am not fake. So I'm not gonna sit here and pretend to be nice. And I've been plenty nice in my life. But now is not the time. I'm done being Miss Nice Girl. Especially to people who are not being nice towards me. Instead, I'm gonna expose you and I'm gonna call you out. Because that's what's necessary at this time. Because otherwise, you people will never learn. So, when you watch my videos and my messages, be careful of your thoughts even towards me. Because I might pick up on your thoughts, especially if they are negative. So, I think let's go to the video titled At Bollywood, Prophet Muhammad's Movie. That's the video that I've just done recently. And, you know, while that video was on promotion and I was just kind of, well, watching the analytics and, what's going on with it. I got Kuwait in my mind. I was picking up on the country Kuwait. And then I picked up on someone saying, La hawla wa la quwwat. So, meaning that there was someone in Kuwait who watched my video, that video titled At Bollywood, Prophet Muhammad's Movie, and there's a little bit more in the title, but that's the beginning of the title. That someone in Kuwait watched that video from me and their reaction was, La hawla wa la quwwat. And I picked up on it psychically, telepathically, all the way here in another country. That's what my psychic abilities can do. And as I said, this is not the first time I'm mentioning this, but of course, there's always new people watching me, so they don't know that I can do that or that I can pick up on their thoughts even. So that was someone in Kuwait. And that one as I said, I just picked up on this person's, and I'm sure it was probably most likely a man in Kuwait And I picked up on this person's thoughts psychically, telepathically. Now, another person actually had the audacity to leave a comment under that video a little while after saying, Na'uju billah. There was actually a J, the letter J. So I'm thinking, I don't know, maybe a Bengali or something, because that's their dialect. That's the kind of way they talk. But it's the word Na'uzu billah. And of course I deleted that comment. But I noticed it. And these people are so spiritually asleep that they don't even realize that they're doing this to their own prophet and Hazrat Aisha, their prophet's wife, because that's who we are at the soul level. It doesn't matter that you see a woman sitting here in front of the camera, but you cannot see my soul inside this body. Even when I keep telling you, but if someone new watches me and they don't go and do their homework on me, they don't, sit and observe me for a bit and watch a few of my videos before they actually want to, judge me or misjudge me, let's say. No, they're too quick to react. They're too quick to judge me. Or rather, misjudge me. Because they just see a woman sitting here. They cannot see the soul inside this body, which is of their own Prophet Muhammad and Hazrat Aisha. Prophet Muhammad's wife, Aisha. For Muslims, that's who we are for Muslims. Because we are who we are for Hindus and Christians and Jews as well. And I've been saying that in my previous videos too. Or in my intros, in the beginning of my videos. There's an intro there. And I don't even know how many people are even getting that. It's too advanced for them. It's too spiritually advanced for them. Too spiritually advanced for most people to even understand what's going on here with me. So, oh, right. And then, was it the night before? I picked up on someone saying, be respectful. Now, I'm trying to figure out which video could that have come from, because I've done 2 videos recently. One was about, obviously, one was addressed to Bollywood regarding Prophet Muhammad's movie, Prophet Muhammad and Aisha's movie. And the other one was actually addressed to, the current United States President Joe Biden and a few Hollywood celebrities. And so, be respectful about what exactly? Are you going to come and tell me what is it that you want me to be respectful about? Or are you just going to sit there and think it in your head, but not say anything to me? Because what? You don't have the guts to come and face me? You don't have the guts to come and interact with me like a mature adult, because most of you are not even mature adults. You don't have any maturity, neither emotionally nor spiritually. You have no emotional maturity. You have no spiritual maturity at all. Like, forget about you having any spiritual maturity. Most people do not even have any emotional maturity. Especially when it comes to women, or especially when it comes to me. So what do you want me to be respectful about? I mean, if it was about the video that I did on Joe Biden and Hollywood celebs and how they are trying to sacrifice me to the devil and how they're trying to kill me through intense death magic, and I'm supposed to be what? I'm supposed to be respectful towards them for doing that to me? I have no respect for such, I don't even want to call them people. They're just demons in human bodies. Reptilians and Leviathan spirits, etc. And whatever other kind of spirits they may have attached to them on top of their own dark negative spirit inside of their bodies. And that's another thing. I can see your soul. I can see your spirit because I get shown people's souls and people's spirits inside their bodies and what kind of soul and what kind of spirit or what kind of ruh for Muslims or what kind of atma for Hindus that they're carrying inside their bodies. What kind of soul do they have? What kind of spirit do they have underneath their body, underneath their human body that most people cannot see, but I can because I get shown by God, by the Arcturians. So I don't just see on the surface when it comes to people. I don't just see, oh, this is a woman, this is a man, this is a human being. No. I get shown people's souls and what kind of spirit they have, if and when is necessary for me to be shown. God shows me, the Arcturians show me. So when I'm talking about the current US President Joe Biden, I'm not just looking at his human or his human body. I know what kind of soul or spirit he has underneath that human body. He's a reptilian and not a good one. And someone else has a Leviathan spirit. And not a good one either, if there are any good Leviathan spirits at all out there. And then I know that these people have demonic attachments on them on top of it. Because they worship the devil. And they're part of the secret society. How many Muslims even know about all this? Exactly. Or even just not even Muslims, but everyone. Muslims, non-Muslims, Jews, Christians, Hindus, Muslims, and whoever else. I'm going that deep. I am that deep. While you, most of you, are still flailing on the surface. Oh, this is just a woman. This is just a man. This is just a human. This is just an animal. Yeah. Because you're spiritually asleep. I am not. And also because I am who I am. And my soul, my spirit is who my soul and my spirit is. And what kind of ranking I've got in the spirit world. Because my soul, my spirit is who it is. And also, of course, my human, this avatar that my soul and spirit is in, this human body, you know, there is a certain ranking there. Not everyone has that ranking. So I know about things that most people wouldn't. Not even some spiritual and awakened people. Even they haven't gone as deep as I have. Because of my ranking. My soul's ranking in the spirit. And what my soul, my spirit, and the Arcturians and God can show me. And they show me, all right? As I said, they even show me people's soul and what kind of spirit they are carrying underneath their human body. When they have to, or when I need to know. Right. So, I'm not gonna be respectful towards people who are trying to kill me through intense death magic every day, every night. And these are multiple people, multiple parties at the same time, spiritually attacking me day and night. Every day, every night, they're at it. And trying to sacrifice me to the devil. And I even know specifically which devil. It's Baphomet. So, all these people ganging up on me, all these Hollywood celebrities even. Celebrity, some American celebrity singer even. And of course, the current president of the United States, Joe Biden, even. All ganging up on me, all grouping up on me behind this one beast, this one major devil, and he's probably the biggest devil, Baphomet. All ganging up on one person, on one woman, just me. I mean, just that should tell you something about me and my soul. When people when all these demons and devils have to gang up and group up on one person and a woman on top of it, what does that tell you about who I am? What does that tell you about who my soul is? Anything? Oh well. And these are like, VVIPs. Very important people. People in high places coming after me. Because the devil wants me stopped. The devil wants me dead. Why? Because I am breaking the spell of the devil on humanity. And I'm breaking this devil's false religious programming. And that includes at least the mainstream religions of Judaism, Christianity, Islam, and Hinduism. But especially with the three mainstream Abrahamic religions of Judaism, meaning Jews, Christianity, meaning Christians, and Islam, meaning Muslims. And this is exactly why these kind of Muslims are having this kind of negative reaction towards me, where they're like going, La hawla wa la quwwat. Oh, na'udhu billah. Why are they having that kind of negative reaction towards me? Exactly because of the devil's false religious programming they are under. That has not come from God or Allah or Prophet Muhammad. That kind of false religious programming has come from the devil, shaitan for Muslims. And I've been saying this in my previous videos as well. This is not the first time I'm saying this either. I just have to keep repeating myself for new people. Right? So why would I be respectful towards, demonic people who are trying to kill me through death magic and trying to sacrifice me to the devil Baphomet? I have no respect for such people, for such demons in human bodies. Why would I? But if this is not about that video, then okay, let's address the second video, which is about Prophet Muhammad and Aisha's movie, So what am I supposed to be respectful about when it comes to that even? Huh? Oh, are you gonna bring up those hadiths where it's said that, oh, you cannot create any images of Prophet Muhammad, etc. And I've already addressed that here on my channel in my previous videos as well, that those hadiths are fabricated. And those hadiths have not come from Prophet Muhammad. And the hadiths itself have not come from God or Allah at all. So why do even people think that these hadiths are important at all? Oh, because they think Prophet Muhammad is important. Okay, but then there's hadiths in there that have not come from Prophet Muhammad. They have nothing to do with Prophet Muhammad. They have been fabricated. They are lies. And these Muslims, not all Muslims, but these kind of Muslims think that, oh, these hadiths have something to do with Prophet Muhammad. No, they don't. I keep telling Muslims that here on my channel too. These hadiths, especially the ones to do with, oh, you cannot create an image of Prophet Muhammad, etc., have been fabricated by the false prophets of the devil. I'm getting right now from Prophet Muhammad, right, Prophet Muhammad inside this body telling me right now that these hadiths where they say, oh, you cannot create any image of Prophet Muhammad, etc., Prophet Muhammad right now inside this body and from inside this body is telling me that those hadiths are fabricated, and they have been fabricated by the false prophets of the devil, of Shaitan. They have not come from Prophet Muhammad. They have got nothing to do with Prophet Muhammad. And there have been some hadiths that have been fabricated in Hazrat Aisha's name too regarding this, or connected to this topic or subject. They are fabricated as well. Because I've got Hazrat Aisha's soul, spirit, ruh inside this body too. Because that's my main soul, my main spirit, my main ruh inside this body. Because I am the reincarnation of Hazrat Aisha for Muslims. And I'm not going to go into who I am for Hindus and Jews and Christians in this one, because I'm addressing Muslims in this video in particular. But I've been saying that in my previous videos anyway. So what am I supposed to be respectful about, even with that? When I'm sitting here and Prophet Muhammad is sitting here telling you the truth about these hadiths, that they are fabricated. And you're still not believing us because you rather believe the devil and his lies instead of believing your own prophet and Hazrat Aisha, when we're sitting here telling you the truth about these hadiths. But of course, you've been programmed with the big lie that, oh, Prophet Muhammad was the last prophet, so you can't even get out of that. So you know, when I'm telling you Prophet Muhammad is here and Hazrat Aisha is here, you cannot even believe that, because you've been programmed with that big lie of Prophet Muhammad was the last prophet. And where did that lie come from as well? No one wants to ask that question either? I guess not. But you Muslims rather believe the devil and his lies about Prophet Muhammad and Hazrat Aisha than believing us. When Prophet Muhammad and Hazrat Aisha are sitting here right in front of you, telling you the truth about it all. But you rather believe the devil and his lies, right? You don't want to believe your own Prophet and Hazrat Aisha. Well, again, that's your choice. But be careful what you choose here. And you being ignorant of the truth, or you just being ignorant and wanting to stay stuck in ignorance, is not going to be an excuse anymore, because we're sitting here telling you the truth over and over and over and over and over and over again. But if you're still choosing ignorance and the devil's lies, instead of choosing to listen to your own Prophet and Hazrat Aisha, then it's on you. So what am I supposed to be respectful about when it comes to the making of Prophet Muhammad and Aisha's movie? Am I supposed to be respectful of those fabricated hadiths that have come from the false prophets of the devil? Is that what I'm supposed to be respectful of? Fabricated hadiths and lies that have come from the devil. Is that what I'm supposed to be respectful of? That will never happen. Not with me, not with us, because we're bringing out the truth about all of this. Oh, and actually, I've just been reminded. Yeah, Prophet Muhammad is reminding me. Because I was like, are we done here with this video message? But then, he's reminding me. So whoever's, been patient enough and didn't mind me being loud, and have made it to this part of the video, I was just, I was also just wondering and thinking and asking, tell me something about these kind of Muslims who are, coming in and having these kind of negative reactions and the la hawla wala quwwat kind, or the na'uzu billah kind. And you know what Prophet Muhammad is telling me? Prophet Muhammad is telling me that these Muslims are serving their sentences here on earth. And do you know what that means? Now these kind of Muslims may think they are so holy and holier than thou, and they are so godly and they're going to heaven. Really? Are you sure? How do you know? When Prophet Muhammad is telling me that you are serving your sentences here on earth. Why? Because earth is a level of hell. But of course, how would you know that, right? Because that kind of knowledge and insight and wisdom could only come through someone like me. Only someone like me can enlighten you about these deep truths of what's really going on here on this planet Earth. And why are you all here? And not just all here, but why are you all stuck here? Because you're stuck in hell on earth, because earth is a level of hell. So that's some food for thought for you, especially for Muslims and Muslims like this. So I'm going to leave you with that. for this video. Message. Over and out.